even if I would just put it in my pocket,
Yeah.
it still gives me a sense of I'm not giving you all of my attention.
If it's in your pocket?
Even if it's in my pocket and I'm talking to you.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's there. If it rings, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to look at it.
Yeah, if it dings, notification, you definitely gonna look. We all gonna look. I mean, because we even had like a big day with our eldest son yesterday. You know, a good day with him. And I'm thinking about it now. Like while we were waiting, we were both on our phones, like passing time. You know,
taking videos of him, like, oh, this is going to be a good moment. He's going to be happy about this.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, that's it. That's it.
We have officially come to the conclusion for ourselves and our family that, my name is Shavon Big Shay Hawkins, and I am addicted to my cell phone and technology.
Hi, my name is Charles Hawkins. I am also addicted to my cell phone and technology.
Yeah.
Dang, I didn't want to say that. Yeah. Welcome back to another episode of the Big Dog Talk podcast. It's me. Y'all should be clapping. It's me, Big Charles. It's me, Big Charles, in the building, baby.
It's your girl, Big Shay, and I'm back in the building. What's up, y'all?
We hope y'all feeling great today.
Oh, yeah. It's a great day to be alive.
I like your glasses.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, you're looking real nostalgic and...
I'm a 90s girl.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a 90s girl.
Yeah. Harlem girl at that. New Yorkers, boy. Them New Yorkers come about 10 red flags from the jump.
Not 10 red flags.
Listen, the New Yorkers come about, oh my God.
Don't let me have to get my homegirls on you.
The New York women are like the toughest women I ever met in my life.
Her and her homegirls.
They tough. Y'all tough. But look, I wanted to dive right into it.
What's up?
I want to be straight. I want to be straightforward, be honest.
You straight shooting it today?
Straight shooting it. I've been having some issues about something.
Really?
No, I'm dead serious. I feel like I can possibly, and I'm saying it on the mic on purpose because we use this platform for our own accountability as well.
This is true.
I feel like I could possibly. No, I'm spending too much time on technology. Honestly, I don't know if it's because I'm getting caught up in the growth of like social media, like our following going up. Whatever excuse it is, I know I'm on the phone too much. And even some days when I come home from work and I see you on the phone and like laying in the bed on the phone, it bothers me mentally. And it's just been like on my brain a lot. That's why I sent you like a message this morning where the CEO of was Apple?
Yep.
Apple?
Yep.
He was saying that we didn't create these phones to ruin your lives. We created these phones to make your lives better. And the question was asked to him, so are you saying that the Apple phones are ruining lives? He was like, no, I'm saying that we didn't create these phones to ruin your lives. We created these phones to make your lives better. But if your eyes are focused on your phone more than your eyes are focused on your family and your loved ones and the things that you love doing, then your focus is off. And it just ties into what I was already dealing with. So I want to make I need you to hold me accountable to that. I want to be better when it comes to like being on social media, being on my phone, being more present. Because I do feel like technology is getting the best of us all, starting with me.
I mean, based off of the work that you do, You know, and not to make an excuse because you said what you said, and there's always a solution for everything, right? That's just the way we live our lives. There's a solution for everything. However, based off of the work that you do and being a social media content creator, influencer, that tool is like work. You know what I mean? It's work. Like you're literally working every time you're on the phone. So I mean, I'm looking at it like, yeah, you're using the phone, but you're also working. So do you need to really look at it as trying to incorporate, more work-life balance? You know what I mean? Since that's your tool for work.
Nah, I feel like I need to plan better.
That's exactly what I mean. Work-life balance. So the next thing would be is plan better. But shout out to you, like just as a positive note. First of all, I appreciate your transparency. This is an area in our relationship where we could both do some improvement for sure. Because for me, during the day, I'm not on my phone as much with the work that I do since it's so hands-on. In the evening, I like the way my mind is wrapped around it. It's like a way to decompress.
Right.
So that's how I'm using mine, because during the day I'm using my phone, but it's like for communication,
right?
For business purposes. So at the end of the day, when I'm like shouting in bed, I grab my phone to like, decompress from the day.
Like, I know, like with me, I know it's for work, but also I got to be honest with myself.
Right.
I go to look and see if we grew any. Did we get a new follower? Mm-hmm. But I'm realizing though that I can put that focus elsewhere though. Mm-hmm. I don't have to keep picking up my phone and see if we got a new follower, how many downloads we got this week. I can plan better with the timing that I post my content. So when I get home, I can just put the phone down and just be with my family. I know for sure that it's been something that's been eating me up. Then when like you say, with you're not on the phone on social media like that during the day. I am.
Yeah.
I don't get to turn it off. Like I have to be intentional with that. And it's just been bothering me though. And it just makes me think about, do you think technology is ruining relationships in today's time?
I mean, in all fairness and honesty, like just in as it relates to us, in relation to us, there are times when we could give each other more FaceTime, since we're together, we miss a lot of hours in the day being away from each other.
Right.
And so there are times at the end of our day, when we're winding down, that we could utilize that time to do something else that requires FaceTime versus technology time. It could be with us, you know what I mean? It could be with the kids. It could be dang near reading a book. It could be anything that we could use outside of technology. But even though the CEO of Apple, said that, I mean, it's addictive, and that's just the way the brain operates.
And I'm feeling like it's a habit.
It's becoming addictive. And so, like, I would say, like, just since we being transparent, the only time that I feel it from you that you're on your phone is like when I'm trying to like watch a movie or a show. And I want you to be in it, but you may have to pick your phone up a few times. That's the only time that I really feel it, because I do also look at your phone as work.
Yeah.
From my perspective.
And I hear you, but a lot of times I don't want to use the word I don't want to use addictive, but I can possibly be addicted though.
Yeah, it's addictive.
Because I don't have to be. A lot of times I go and check my phone just to see if it grew any.
Yeah.
If the platform grew.
Yeah.
I need to be fully present. And there's no way I can be fully present like keeping my phone on side of me.
Right.
It's just I have to get better at that.
Right. Maybe you. But I'm just we're gonna stick with this for a minute. Then solutions can come. Okay. You're not the only one though. A lot of us are addicted to our phones. I mean, you can just be out and look around and you'll see people in the grocery store. You'll see people at the movies, like places where, you should just be fully involved in, maybe grocery shopping or whatever it is that you're doing. And phone is in hand for a lot of us right now. So I do think that there is it's a form of addiction and a source of addiction with everything that comes along with that piece of technology that we bring everywhere with us. I do.
I mean, just think about it.
I do.
For me, I know I put like hours in a day of looking into my phone.
Yep.
I know that I could be more focused and putting my energy somewhere else. Mm-hmm. For some reason, well, not for some reason. I think technology was designed to be addictive.
Right.
That's just the truth of the matter. But in my mind, I feel like I have to go and see. Mm-hmm. Did something happen big today for the business? Mm-hmm. What's today? Mm-hmm. Instead of saying, you know what? I'm just going to keep grinding. I'm going to keep going. Mm-hmm. I'm going to plan at this time and this time. I'm going to be on the phone. When I get home for the first hour or two, I need to be fully present at home. Mm-hmm. I know I can get better on that. Mm-hmm. And the reason I'm saying it on the podcast because I need to hear myself when I go back and watch this.
Right.
This is something that I need to work on because I can be putting that energy elsewhere. I know I can be.
I mean, we just live it. I mean, honestly, we live in a modern society where we want to capture everything. Like everybody's capturing everything. You know what I mean? You're at dinner with your loved ones. You want to capture that. You on vacation with your loved ones. You want to capture that. Like just anything that we're doing, we have the mindset now in 2024 and before that if it's not captured, it didn't happen.
Right. If it's not captured, it didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
Yeah.
And we fell into the, what's the word?
The matrix, the cycle, the system.
The system, the cycle, the mental warfare. We fell into it. Because if you don't document it with your phone, it really didn't. You wasn't there. You wasn't there.
I really told myself
remember we used to do vacations and we used to say when we go on vacation,
we're not doing anything.
We're not going to be on our phone. We're not going to be on social media. We have not done that in years.
We still feel like we have to capture something.
Still feel like we got to capture something.
I honestly, within the next 2.5, 3 years, I honestly hope I'm off of social media. Mm-hmm. Or way less.
Way less.
Like right now, in my mind, I'm using social media as a platform to deposit as many good seeds I can into the world. Mm-hmm. But a goal of mine, I want to be on social media less. I want to spend more time doing valuable things. Like I don't want to share everything with the world. Mm-hmm. I want to just deposit good seeds, sow good seeds, because social media is a tool if you use it the correct way.
It definitely is a positive. It's a positive.
It's a positive tool if we use it correctly.
Right.
But I don't want it to get to the point where technology is consuming my life and my marriage and my time with my kids, and next thing you know, I'll look up and my kids are. I mean, I know we are pretty we are really present.
Yeah, for sure.
But the bigger picture is I can spend more time.
Right.
I can be even
with time
more,
being so precious.
Yes.
Kids growing up quickly, and life can just change in the blink of an eye.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then it's also like that tug of war with social media, where I follow a lot of positive influencers that absolutely that's their job, you know, but aside from that being their job, they're absolutely showing every single thing that they do. Mm-hmm. Every single thing that they do is displayed for the world to see. Right. So that's like and is it positive? Absolutely. I don't follow negative stuff. So they're absolutely positive influence, showcasing beauty, showcasing family, showcasing relationship, you know what I mean? Healthy eating, exercises. But the caveat is they're showing every fine detail of their life, or maybe they're just portraying it that way.
Right.
That's another thing. Maybe they're just portraying it that way so that you feel like you have this inside look into everything that's going on into their lives.
Do you feel like technology is affecting relationships in a negative way?
I mean, absolutely, I do, because also like when I watch, just things that trend on, and when you say technology, I guess I'm mostly gonna answer this question in relation to social media. Mm-hmm. Like now we have to see like people that are like having arguments or breakups in their relationship. Like nothing is kept private anymore. Nothing is kept like sacred anymore as it relates to like relationships, highs and lows. Like if you are a celebrity, you got to feel like you have to make this, or just anybody, you have to feel like you have to make this public statement around something that should be very personal and intimate in your relationship. You feel like you have to broadcast it, for the world to see, because that's the way it's set up for success with social media. Like, some things absolutely have to be private in a relationship.
Right.
Some things absolutely have to be held sacred in a relationship. And to just disclose all of that to the world all the time, it definitely impacts the relationship in a negative way.
Technology.
How do you feel about it?
Well, I told you how I specifically feel about it as far as myself.
Right.
I hate that I could possibly be addicted to the technology. I don't know if that's like work, whatever.
Whatever the case is, yeah.
But just think about it. Everybody is either in the phone, in their computer. We're doing everything for it to be seen. Technology, it's an addictive drug. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And right now, I would like put my bets on it. That it's probably one of the most addicting drugs out there.
Yeah. That's the part we don't talk about, though.
Yeah.
That's the part we don't talk about, and how it's really like driving a lot of the way people spend their time.
The way people it's driving the way people spend their time, the way people it's driving people to depression because we're comparing our lives to one another. It's driving people to put on a facade. It's making life harder.
Yep.
Because at one time we couldn't share everything.
Yep.
At one time we didn't have. See, technology make everything feel so accessible, like right there.
Yep. And we want to see. We want to be entertained by what other people are posting and what they're showing.
It takes a lot of focus off of us.
It does.
It takes a lot.
Yep.
It takes a lot of focus.
It's a great distraction, I'd like to add.
Oh, my God.
It's a great distraction.
Oh, my God. I got to do better.
Yeah. So now, darn it. Now I'm guilty. It just hit me. It just hit me where I identify how I'm addicted to it. So because I'm really not on social media for work purposes, as soon as I wake up in the morning, I'm grabbing my phone.
Yeah.
Like I'm grabbing my phone. I wake up at 6. I probably don't get out the bed till 6:45. So that 45 minutes is spent wasting time to see what happened, on social media. And I do it every single day. And the days that I am, and the days that I'm rushing or feel like I don't, like I'm running out of time, is because I decided to say 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes, 5 more minutes. So now I'm jumping up, to get all the things that I need to do. And I could do them in a much calmer, relaxed, start your day kind of way. And it's funny that we're talking about this, because when we did our vision board party with the kids, with our family for New Year's Eve, that's how we brought it in. One of my sections was all about having like a positive, great start to my morning. And so this is making me realize that that's where I absolutely need to do better, and I need to find a new strategy. Obviously, I put it as a goal for a reason, and not even realizing that like there's certain times of the day that I get consumed when I could be, I don't know, I could be doing crunches. I want to get my stomach, but I could be waking up doing crunches and meditating, or, setting the tone for the day. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be setting the tone for a great day as a part of my vision board.
So like for me,
dang, Big Charles.
On my vision,
make people do better?
on my vision board, I put build focus like a muscle. Mm-hmm. I don't touch my phone right when I wake up. I make sure I go through my gratitudes. I make sure I pray and I meditate first. I got all of that part down. It's the in between time.
All
though.
of the in between, yeah.
It's the in between time that can be planned better. For sure, I'm giving too much energy to my phone. For sure that I'm putting too much energy, and I'm not leaving the phone upstairs, but I feel like I gotta put it somewhere safe, or put it somewhere around me.
but not in your
but
immediate
not
reach.
right
by
not
bed.
right.
Yeah, that's your strategy.
But just the fact that I have to think that way
Yeah.
shows that it has a stronghold on me some kind of way.
That's true.
And in 2024, I am building focus like a huge muscle.
So let me ask you this: even though I feel like we have a healthy relationship, do you feel that like it's impacting our relationship as well?
So I'm glad you asked me that. I'm glad you asked me that because there was a time, not even too long ago, where here's the thing. Though, this how to answer your question in simple terms.
Answer how you want to answer.
I am, but I don't want to take a long time to answer that part. Yes, I do feel like it impacts us at times, but it also depends on my level of awareness and how I'm feeling that day. If did I get enough sleep? Am I aggravated? Because when I'm aggravated, I'm like, man, when I come home, you still on the damn phone? You see what I'm saying? Why you ain't showing me, give me a hug when I get home? I've had these thoughts. Not recently, but it's been
yeah.
When I say not too long ago, it's been last year.
Yeah.
I can remember having these thoughts like, when I come home, why you laying in the bed on your phone? Now I'm realizing. Then some days I would use it as an excuse. Okay, she's on the phone. When I get home, when I get out the shower, I'm just sit down in my chair and get on my phone.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Doing.
That's what we doing.
That's how we spending time.
That's how we spending time.
Room on our phone.
But how
together.
present are we though? How present are we if we're doing that? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or talking about what we seen.
Right.
On social media. Like
right.
Low vibrational stuff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I agree.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I went so much so I started deleting a lot of followers on my Instagram page, because when I go on there, I only use it for positivity. When I open up Instagram, I go on there to see positive things, but my addiction is to technology is the business, because I see all of the growth from the business, but I know where I need to focus that. Transition that focus to. I've already told you this morning and every other day.
Yep.
I know where I need to transition that focus to.
Right.
So as of today, I have to make a commitment that I am really transitioning that focus. I'm going to plan better when it comes to being on the technology and how much time and energy I give to it. It is definitely, it's an addiction.
So this brings me, this is me segueing from social media to just technical devices. So how do you feel even as it relates to children, with the gaming systems? I'm glad you brought this up. And their laptops, and in our home, our kids, they have laptops. They have their gaming systems, and they spend a lot of time on. That's how they choose to spend their free time, if you will.
So.
And our kids are not the only kids in the world doing it.
Well, I'm not. I'm talking about my kids,
right?
And my power, our control. So, this morning, listen, our kids are way above average.
Absolutely.
But it still bothers me how much they're on technology. I walked into my son's room this morning, and he fell to sleep with the computer by his bed, and it was on, and it had music on. The light was on. All of this is going into his subconscious mind.
Oh, yeah.
So I was this morning, and all of this stuff has already been eaten away at me.
Right.
It's like, okay, we got to bring this in. We got to get some control of this.
Right.
Because I don't like what it's doing to our children. They have to go.
Yeah.
Family time is family time. We don't bring technology.
Right.
But also, at times they feel like they can't go downstairs without their tech. That's part of their relaxation, is having that technology. What happened to
exactly right?
What happened to going outside and being in nature and allowing your mind to be free and be creative?
Right.
Being addicted to technology is a thing. That's a thing.
It's a thing right now, and I'm saying that because it's trickling. Listen, it's trickled down all the way to children ages 6 months to 5 years of age. It's trickled down to everywhere. I've never seen in my life where 3-year-olds and 2.5-year-olds absolutely know how to operate, tablets and iPhones and things like that. So it's a dang near, what is it, epidemic going on right now with technology. It's a thing.
I work with students who are autistic, and some of the first things that they say when they get to school is laptop.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it like to pass judgment. I'm saying it to bring some awareness to how serious this addiction is.
I think even that's what this conversation is doing, even for myself today, like bringing awareness to me personally, our relationship, things that we can absolutely adjust and monitor more closely in our household. You know what I mean? It's good conversation. It's good conversation. And hopefully, through us being transparent and working through it on the mic, our listeners will be able to hear it and, identify if they too have, an addiction to social media or technology, or how that's showing up in their homes as well, because it's time, it's intentionality. It's also, like you said, what goes into our, unconscious mind consistently, constantly, every day for hours at a time. And it really deteriorates it. It's not building it up. It's not strengthening it. It's not, making the cells stronger. It's really deteriorating it. It's really idle. Yeah. It does nothing for your brain. Right. Nothing.
Right.
For your brain. Besides create that addiction, and that chemical keeps wanting to be fed and fed and fed and fed and fed. And so we keep feeding it.
And that's how I feel, though.
Keep feeding. There's a chemical that's...
I'll put my phone down, then 1 minute later I'll grab it again. Your brain will
tell you to pick it up. For what? I completely.
And I do not like. I don't like nothing having control over me like that.
Yeah.
That's about to be broken for. Today is like a therapy session for me.
Yeah, no, I'm in it with you. I'm here. We here together. We having couples therapy.
Listen.
Welcome to couples therapy, where Big Shay and Big Charles get real transparent and come up with some solutions. For real.
So
I've heard people use like a basket or some sort, like where you got to drop it, in a basket when it's not time for using it. You know what I mean? Like,
so we're going to create some practices.
So that means like some things got to change, because that means like I need an alarm. My phone is my alarm. Like, it's just like, certain things that we've already created habits around that we would just have to undo and learn some new healthier habits. I don't want to say, I got to have my phone in here because it has my alarm and that's what wakes me up. Well, I got to create another system.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's just one thing that I've heard. And people put their phones in basket at a certain time of day. And at that point, it is what it is.
Even yesterday you were like, oh, you left your phone upstairs? And I did it intentionally. I left my phone upstairs so I wouldn't be looking at my phone over and over.
So, yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I do that on purpose.
Like, I want to be fully present.
Yeah.
Do you realize how fast life is going?
Yeah.
I want to be fully present. I want to give my attention to the person or the people who's around me. I don't. If I feel like I have to have my phone in my, even if I would just put it in my pocket.
Yeah.
It still gives me a sense of I'm not giving you all of my attention.
If it's in your pocket?
Even if it's in my pocket and I'm talking to you.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's there. If it rings, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to look at it.
Yeah, if it dings, notification, you definitely going to look. We all going to look. I mean, because we even had like a big day with our eldest son yesterday, a good day with him. And I'm thinking about it now. Like, while we were waiting, we were both on our phones, like passing time,
Taking videos of him like, oh, this is going to be a good moment. He's going to be happy about this.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, that's it.
We have officially come to the conclusion for ourselves and our family that, my name is Shavon Big Shay Hawkins, and I am addicted to my cell phone and technology.
Hi, my name is Charles Hawkins, and I am also addicted to my cell phone and technology.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dang, I didn't want to say that.
Yeah. It's true. I feel some kind of way. It's true. Because see, now I'm such an emotional person. I'm like, did I miss certain moments? Because, I'm starting to go way down a rabbit hole, and, it's a big deal.
We got to put some tools in place, some practices
and
in
I don't
place.
even want to continue to allow that to be the expectation in our household for our children. I don't even want that for them because they're so bright, so smart. And for me, as a teacher, I want their brains to always to continue to do things to get
It's not allowing them to be creative.
It's not allowing them to be creative. It stunts a lot of that. Stunts a lot of it. So
take us out of here.
Today was a good day.
Take us out of here.
Great revelations. I can't do it.
You guys go like and subscribe to Big Dog Talk Podcast YouTube channel. Follow us on Big Dog Talk Podcast _ podcast on IG, TikTok, Facebook. Like and subscribe, share. We're addicted.
We're addicted. And we're going to be working on it. We're going to give y'all an update, too. Got to.
Damn.
Yeah. That was good, though.
Until next time.
Love y'all.
Peace.
Put those phones down.
Sheesh.